So like now in my day, I have, just to share a couple things, you suggested just a step, like part of my routine every day is making sure I get at least 10,000 steps, which is just an easy way to move, get some fat burning, very low level. It's not really cardio, I guess, but it's a little bit low cardio, I suppose. What's that app called? I'm looking for it right now.
Pedometer.
Pedometer. Yeah, real simple. And
Yes.
I want to show my, I was kind of ticked off because I had a down week step. So in my head, my minimum is 10,000 steps every day. But if I go under, then I know that I got to make up that deficit. So if I did 7,000 one day, I know at one day I got to do 13,000. And then this was Saturday.
Oh, wow.
4,000, baby. So do the steps. I keep track of that every day. And then I have the other app was Chronometer, Cronometer, and that's nutrition, like food tracking. So I measure things out when I make food at home. If I go out, I can usually scan a barcode, or if it's like a chain restaurant, they usually have all the items in here. And you set me out with all my targets, like per day, this is probably what we're looking for calories. This is how much of that should be targeted at proteins. And your plan at the beginning, this first phase is jacking up some of the protein, decreasing some of my carbs, and healthy fats are good.
Because fats, I mean, they're very important for your hormones and, recovering. Because if, let's say, you have a higher body fat percentage, wherever you're at, for male, if you're above 10 to 14, sometimes that leads to higher inflammation, and we kind of need to make you a bit more insulin sensitive, and that way, by lowering your body fat percentage, and we work on that insulin sensitivity, then we'll be able to use more carbs effectively for your training, and that's where you're going to see really things rolling. For female, between 18 to 22% body fat is a healthier range. So if we're above that, we also want to work on this. So I'm not saying I'm pro keto, but in the beginning, if your body fat percentage is above the healthy norm, usually we're more resistant to insulin, which is why people become pre-diabetic and diabetic in worst cases. So we got to work on that, and then get yourself down, and then we're able to use carbs more effectively.
Yeah, when I started with you, within like the first week, 10 days, I dropped 10 pounds. Probably two things. I was moving a little bit more with the walking. Three things. Moving more. It's funny how simple it is. Like everyone knows, what do you move more, eat less shit, or move more, eat healthier foods, or like whole foods, real foods, not things that come in a box or come from a factory. And so I dropped like 10 pounds almost immediately. A lot of that would be from water too. I was drinking more. It's funny, when you drink more water, you think that you would gain weight, but your body realizes that you're getting a constant supply of water. So your body realizes that, hey, this guy's getting us water. We don't need to keep it all. Whereas if you're underhydrated, people think, oh, I drink water, like that'll keep me lighter. But if you're underhydrated, your body is like, I have to hold on to every ounce of water that goes into this body because this guy's not drinking enough. I'm gonna, what's it called when you don't have enough water? What's the word?
Well, there's more water retention.
Cut out all the shit that I knew wasn't good for me in the first place. Under the 4 food groups of salt, fat, sugar, and chemicals. And the fats, not that all fats are bad, but a lot of them are bad. So my thing was like late night pizza. I would crush late night pizza. It'd be midnight, and I would just get a pang of hunger. I'm walking distance to 2 or 3 pizza places. One of them's always open. So I would go grab 2 big giant slices of pizza at like midnight, eat them, watch some Netflix, and go to bed. So it was like good night pizza, which feels amazing, but then you don't sleep as well. You wake up kind of groggy, and you got a pizza hangover when you wake up the next day. And what I've noticed is like the whole food. So it's mostly like I'm not currently vegetarian or vegan or anything. So it's fresh chicken breasts, chicken thighs, eggs, fish, ground turkey, that kind of thing, and then vegetables and fruits like blueberries, frozen berries, that mostly berries, some nuts, olive oil as my oil, unsalted, grass-fed, healthy
Butter.
butter.
Yep.
Yeah, and those are like, that's kind of my core things. And what I really noticed when I first started tracking this, and my eating was across the board. Like I didn't know how many calories I was having. I was getting frustrated. I was eating too much out. And in my head, I'm like, it's been so long since I properly grocery shopped and meal planned and made healthy stuff that like I don't even know what to eat. Like between COVID and people you switch to Uber Eats. Like I
Mm.
have no like sense of what I'm supposed to be eating and how much. Like I was kind of lost. I thought that several times of like, even if I wanted to, I don't know what the fuck even to eat right now. And you get so much mixed messages online. This is good. This is bad. Like you hear
Well,
the mixed messages. So it was tough. But eating whole, real foods versus processed foods, way less. Like today, I actually had for a commercial, I ate some McDonald's French fries for a commercial audition. I ate some McDonald's French fries and also an A&W commercial where I ate a A&W chicken, like a junior chicken sandwich. Aside from that, that's pretty much the only fast food that I've had, like not really eating tons of bread. And what I've noticed in tracking those is it's amazing when you're only eating real healthy whole foods how much you can eat. There was days early on when I was tracking where it was like normally I'd be like starving and really hungry, which is probably insulin going up and down and blood sugar going up and down, where I'm like, ah, fuck, I gotta eat right now. And then
yeah.
now I'm finding I'll look and be like, oh crap, I'm supposed to eat 400 more calories. Okay, guess I'll go eat some, like, where it's like almost like a treat or a gift, where it's like, ooh, I got 400 calories left.
Yeah.
And dark chocolate. That's my like main vice, is when I want some treats. It's just straight up high percentage dark chocolate. But that's made such a huge difference. I feel better. I feel lighter. I feel more energetic, and I don't eat as much shit.
And you know, would you agree that that has impacted your auditioning because you booked a
Oh
pretty
yeah, yeah,